And now when I see that, that makes sense.
Right. Of how deep it was, you know? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's significant. Yeah. So, in the body, I want you to locate wherever that memory is in the body. Let's go to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want you to be with your body gently. And I want you to locate where that memory or wound or fear lives.
Mm-hmm.
And just tap into it and kind of observe it. And tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's my lower back.
Okay.
And it feels tight right now. We talked about the spine and roots.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I feel it's like in the roots.
Okay.
There's the roots are strong though. The roots are strong, but there's pain.
Yeah.
From that in the lower back. I can't.
That's good. Just be with it for a minute.
So it's a tightness. It's as if my physical body is like always on guard. So I'm always tense. But it resonates in that lower back.
I want you to breathe as if you're breathing into that space.
There's fatigue. My physical body's like tired.
Of being on guard, I would assume.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because even when we talk about warrior energy, it's great to have it, but when it's on guard, right? That's an energy that can't really, it's not sustainable to go long distances. It needs to kind of come in appropriately, you know?
Yes.
So let's allow your higher self to guide you, source to guide you. And how do we bring clearing or healing to this space, to this memory, to this wound?
I keep hearing water.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Water.
Let's go to the water. Let's go to the water that you need to go to.
So now I'm back in that space, that beautiful clearing with all the flowers.
Right, yeah.
With my higher self.
Mm-hmm.
And there's water there.
Mm-hmm.
The water is cleansing, it is nourishing, hydrating, but it's freeing. So it's cleansing, it's the water. So I'm envisioning sitting under like a waterfall, and the water falling down on my body, cleansing. It's removing. It's removing.
Feels like it's like removing that imprint.
It is removing, it's healing. It's intense. It's like
Allow the water to wash over you, soothing you, cleansing you. Notice where you're tight. See if you can loosen anywhere you're tight.
my heart was racing again. It's calming though. It's I keep hearing the word flow. Flow. So the water is cleansing, removing toxins, it's removing negative energy. It is cleansing negative entities that have attached themselves to my spirit. This is where the challenge is, though. It's my mind is one of those entities. But the water is freeing. If I allow it. My mind keeps wanting to block. And I know I need to allow it to clear. Water is safety. In that timeline, and this feels like a slave timeline, wading in the water. Water is safety. The dogs can't pick up on your scent unless you're in the water. Water is safety. And it always flows like this creek over here in my yard. It flows to source. It flows to source. And it's always flowing. It's always flowing. And it takes those impurities and they flow, they go with the water. And they're cleansed. Source transmutes it. All those energies are transmuted, they're transformed into light and love. That's very freeing. I see water over you.
Thank you.
Cleansing, transforming, transmuting whatever doubts and fears that you might have. This is one of those gifts. This is one of those gifts. This is the gift that I'm afraid of.
Okay.
And I pull back.
Okay.
But Source wants me to give
Flow.
myself.
Flow, right?
Flow.
Yeah, let it flow. That's what it's feeling like. Yeah.
Source wants it to flow.
It's like the mind is a dam.
Yes. Yes.
Or insert word, right? Insert
Yes.
whatever. We don't want any dams.
We don't want a dam. I want to break that. So that water can flow. Source is telling me that even when the water is very still, even when the water is frozen, it is still flowing. It is not completely still. It might feel still in our hearts and our existence, but it's still flowing. And that divine timing. Sometimes our heart, we have to melt it away so it can flow freely.
Okay.
That's an interesting. It's interesting to see that. It's always moving. It's always flowing. And the water has always been here. The water has been here for all these lifetimes. So the water has seen so much and transmuted and transformed, and it keeps going. The water is free. There are messages in the water. I am seeing that I don't know if it's my higher self or another self from another timeline, was sending or encoding, that's the word, encoding messages into the water.
Wow.
This was hundreds of years ago. Hundreds, maybe thousands. Encoding messages into the water so that this version of me could receive the message, and the other lifetimes. But right now, this version of me is receiving messages that were encoded into the water thousands of years, lifetimes. I don't know what I just hit.
That's okay, I got you.
Lifetimes. Oh my gosh. This, wow.
Yeah, wow is right.
I think I just blew my own mind with that. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Source. Another version of me. This version of me is in like biblical times. And she is encoding messages in the water. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Take that in. Take that in.
Oh my God. Now, women were not meant to could not speak as we do now in those times. So she went to the water. So she could still deliver this message, deliver the code, deliver what Source had put on her heart. She took it to the water. And the water, the water, just imagine, because the water is all over the planet. This message, these messages, oh my God. Oh my God, this is crazy. That is wild. And there's still, the messages remain because the water holds that. There's energy. Oh my God. Source is telling me, reminding me to speak to the water. And Source is telling me to tell you to speak to the water. Speak to the water that you drink. Speak to the water that you bathe in when you're taking a shower. Speak life into that water, and it will cleanse and it will transmute you. You will get messages. You will have clarity. You will see things that you can't even imagine right now. Me too. Things that I can't imagine right now. Source is telling me it's all going to open up because of the water because of the flow of the water. I have to tell you this. This is just wild. And you have sent messages in the water in your former lives. You have gone to the water. Even in times of strife and war and fighting and fire, now I'm seeing fire. Of course, there's healing and cleansing. There's cleansing and purging with fire. But then the water comes and washes all that away, washes the ashes, it cleanses. So even the power of fire, and I'm seeing the LA fires and all these wildfires, there's a purpose for the fire, but understand even with the fire, there's messages in the fire, but there's messages in the water. And that water, the flow, it cleanses, it purifies. Where there seems to be destruction, it purifies. Now my heart is racing, but it's racing for a good reason.